Everybody's seen that a million times. If you haven't, where have you been? Go watch all my other videos. No, don't do that. Well, the glue's dried since the last video. The fretboard is firmly attached. It's starting to look like a guitar. I've got a few little bits to do now before I can really start progressing and making it look more like a guitar. So I've marked out where my tuners are going to go for drilling later. I've gone over with my fret saw and just made sure all of the fret slots are at the right depth. I've remeasured and made sure that my bridge is going to sit in the right place, and I think that's about it, to be honest. Waiting for glue to dry is a boring job. But what I need to do now is put some side dots in, because if I don't put side dots in, I won't know what fret I'm on, because I'm not that good. Because we've got quite a thin fretboard, I've gone kind of the vintage Fender veneer type thickness. I'm going to put the fret dots actually on the join between the neck and the fretboard itself. I quite like the look of that. So usually what I'll do is use some tube, about 3mm, drill, put that in, and then I'll re-drill the hole in the middle of it to clean up any glue, and I'll put a mother of pearl or abalone dot in the middle of it. I don't know if I'm going to put the dot in the middle of these, because obviously I've got Paduk dust in these inlays. I might do something similar. Or I believe I may actually have some glow-in-the-dark powder somewhere. That could look cool. So I might use that. That's what we're doing. I'm overcomplicating things again. But what we're going to do first is put the side dots in. Which means I need to clamp this up. Somehow. So the first thing is to mark where they're going to go. So I'm going to put them central on each fret, except for the 12th and the 24th. The 24th and the 21st are obviously over the body, so doing the dot on the join means that because the fretboard runs flush onto the top of the body, we're going to have some issues there. So I've got an idea, but we'll see if it works. I've got a little taped flag on the drill bit. It's not so much as a depth stop, it's just a guide, and it'll help sweep away the bits of wood that come out. Swarf. Or is that metal? I don't know. I'm drilling holes. I'm happy drilling holes. If you've watched a couple of the videos that I've put out, especially the other Phoenix and Svalin, the first grade guitar build-off guitar, you'll have seen that on my 6-a-side headstocks I usually have the area here marked off. On the previous Phoenix I just inlaid some silver, and on Svalin I actually recessed this area back to the wood underneath the veneer. That's what I normally do. So I have to do that on this, which I've marked out in pencil and measured exactly where I want it to be, and I've started scoring it with my scalpel. So basically what I'm going to do is score it a little bit deeper, and then I'll use a chisel to just remove the veneer, and hopefully it'll work, and then I'll sand it all and make it smooth and pretty and all those things. Well, I got a bit carried away there. The headstock's inlaid. We've got the 4th Avenue logo in the recess here. It's all polished up, and it's a nice kind of fairly deep scoop at this end, so as you look face on, the logo will be flatter than the angle of the headstock. But not quite. It kind of follows the compound radius and the multi-scale, and everything's at slightly different angles. Turned out that the glow-in-the-dark powder that I had wasn't the right colour, so I kind of ordered some, and I'll redo this when it turns up. So when that's done, I think that'll be the next video, and then we'll be on to getting the frets in. It is starting to come together now. I like that.